12x12 multi-needle.
Good morning and welcome
I
to
don't see the playbook
A1
on there.
Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Thursday,
Good
the
morning.
25th of April.
We are.
What do we have to talk about?
Oh, I did add another session
I
of.
moved you over there thinking maybe that you would have less glare.
Oh, look it! I totally have less glare.
Well, no, that's not true. Like,
Patrick and I, every once in a while, will rewatch one of the live feeds, and so we were
because
watching.
we can't even remember what we did.
We're like, what did we promise we'd do? Who won what? And my glasses have so much glare. I was like, Patrick, why don't you have any glare? And he says his glasses are anti-glare. Yeah, they're and I didn't even think to, like, I don't know, why would I need anti-glare? So I think last time when I got my glasses, I didn't request it. And I'm like, it looks like I have lasers shooting out of my eyes. And so next time when I go get my glasses, because I've gotten, I think I can get them, is it every other year? Or every year? And isn't it fun to, like, have new glasses? But I haven't had new glasses in a while. For a while, I told myself I didn't deserve nice things because I left a pair on an airplane. And somebody...
That was a really expensive pair.
It was a really expensive pair. And literally, I left them. I went to my gate, and then I realized, and I ran back. It was maybe 10 minutes.
And somebody was like,
yeah, and they said no, the cleaning crew hadn't gone on yet. So I was like, okay, no brainer, it'll be there. Somebody had taken them. Karma, if it was you, karma's gonna get you.
You need to clean your glasses?
No, they seem great right now.
That's not what karma is, though.
What do you mean? Karma is my boyfriend. Isn't that the Taylor Swift song?
You're asking the wrong guy.
I never know the words. So, what is karma?
Karma's like this beautiful concept. It's not like retribution.
Isn't karma like what you put out, you get back? Or like, you know?
Yeah, like
Isn't
to
it
a
like,
certain degree, but it's not this like, it's this
there
like,
could be bad karma. You don't think there's bad karma?
I'm not saying that there's not bad karma, but like that's not really the use of the word. The sum of a person's actions in this and previous states of existence viewed as deciding their fate in future existences.
Yeah, and so it doesn't necessarily mean only good. It could be bad.
Sure.
Does karma mean revenge? See,
No.
some people have asked that. And I looked up that word yesterday.
It's the sum of a person's life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if somebody steals your glasses, come on, like who's perfect?
Yeah,
I'm not
but
saying
that's
I've ever
not.
stolen
I'm
somebody's
not saying
glasses.
that somebody's perfect or not perfect for stealing glasses, but payback. Who wrote that?
Yeah, everybody's like, payback. You get what you give.
You get what you give. So, you didn't get a notification late about this one, Alice. We logged on to get on, and then the computer started.
Was updating. Our live stream system was updating.
Yes, so it's us. It's not you. I get notifications. Yeah, Krista, it was us. This morning, it was us. Usually, it is us. So, anyhow,
Why are you looking at me like this?
So I added another class because the first one filled up so fast, and like we will figure something out, and we like I wonder.
You just need to be faster.
Concert tickets, hit that button. So it's up there for, and the other thing is
The greatest human motivator is fear of loss.
yeah. Is that the greatest?
The greatest human motivator is fear of loss.
Greater than love?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You don't want to lose out? But you that's fear of loss about love. You don't want to, or you do something because you love somebody.
I know people have done way crazier stuff because they fear the loss of love than they do to maintain their love.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
So, oh my, you're human. We are human. I believe in karma. See, most people think it's like what goes around comes around.
No, that's that's like eye for an eye. That's like karma's a beautiful.
Well, it's Buddhist, right? So
it's
you want
Hindu.
It's Buddhist and Hindu. It's both. Buddhism, Hinduism. Buddhism, both of them. Do you know Patrick knows everything? I don't know if you know this.
I read the encyclopedia.
And memorized it. So
I'm a wealth of useless facts.
well, that was it
Ne'er-do-well.
a ne'er-do-well, right? I've never
You've never heard that word?
I've never heard that word. Never. Can you imagine my mom and dad using that word? I can imagine your parents, but my mom and dad,
I just like,
they would instead they would say, "Kesek." That's a Korean. They say
You
it.
gotta say it like that.
They
You
say-
gotta be mad when you say it.
Yeah, and like red and spitting. That's what they would say instead. Or, something like that. So I know that word. That's a word I heard in my household.
But a ne'er-do-well is not a keseke.
I know,
a
it's very
keseke is like a bad person.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's a very different.
So,
I
like
hope
a ne'er-do-well
Are we gonna
is
get
somebody
censored?
who like
We're
doesn't.
swearing in Korean.
A ne'er-do-well is like somebody who's just like who's
well-
never proved their worth, right?
Okay, we'll do word of the day with Patrick. Patrick, what's today's
know.
word? You'll be
Can't put me on the
inspired.
spot.
He doesn't use big words with me. Not that that's a big word, but he doesn't use those words with me. You know who he
I'm like,
uses?
you don't.
You eat now. That's how.
We eat good now. And then G's like, what? What do you mean?
Yeah. You know who he uses big words with? Violet. He and Violet use big words in their conversations. And then he doesn't use them with me.
Like,
We talk caveman.
Ma, no, feel so good.
But I learn every day with Patrick.
And then she immediately forgets it.
But I don't forget my sewing stuff. The important stuff I don't forget. It's right here.
Important stuff.
It's right
As
here.
I always say that I rank behind work, the dogs, and the kids.
You do not. Did you rank below them? You don't have to say anymore. The other day. So, sorry guys. So I did add that class. It's on the 28th. It was hard to find a time. Our May calendar is full.
So, and machines have been actively selling, which means our calendar fills more. And, so, yeah. So Marlene asks, do I have the replacement strips on the back of the hoops, about a 1/4-inch strip on my 8x12 hoop? Yes, those are available.
You don't.
They're
have,
like
You don't
20
have
bucks.
them though. Oh, do we have the little plasticky ones?
I'm just like, if yours were falling off, because sometimes
I
they
have
start
one
to
where
fall
it's
off.
kind of
like,
falling
I'll
off a
just
little bit.
peel it off and like clean the sticky stuff off, and then just continue.
Yeah,
to
but if
use-
you wanted something there, I would get a little bit of that like felt.
No, I mean they make the actual replacement.
We have
strips.
them,
Like,
don't we?
We I don't know if we have them right now, but I can get them easily.
Yeah.
It
So
wouldn't
if
take
you
long.
want them, you can get them. But I also think you could get that like that felt tape. You know what I'm talking about? Tape on one side, felt on the other. Couldn't you just
Yes.
use that?
I mean, I would worry, like, so, like, that's, like, kind of what Dime uses, and some people struggle with that stuff, like, with heavier projects, like, the felt starts to come off, and then you kind of hit the sticky stuff.
I always look at, okay.
Faye says, people think my husband's a brainiac. Where does he learn this stuff? I say intellectual curiosity.
I'm curious.
I'm not saying that you're not. Like, there's just different levels of intellectual curiosity.
it's different curiosity, right? Like, I know a lot of stuff you don't know.
Absolutely.
And it might not be stuff you're interested in,
Right.
but it's what my mind is interested in. So, what is the use of them? I think those little strips are there to protect the bed of your machine.
Just to protect the bed of your machine, and I don't even know, are they on the 10.5 by 16 inch hoops? Like, they're on the 8 by 12. Like, I don't even know. I haven't paid attention to see if they're on even the bigger hoops. Because they only come in one size. Like,
oh, it's Mr. Doug Urbani's birthday today. Happy birthday, Doug. When you come in, we'll set up the spanking machine. Did you guys used to do that when you were little?
like everybody got down and like crawled through the legs.
Yeah, and
like,
you would spank their butt.
Yeah, could you imagine being allowed to do that now?
Why not? Just little kids? Is that bad?
That's like, you would so not be allowed to do that now. This is why Jeannie's not allowed in public without a handler.
I thought that was...
Jeannie's like, spanking machines. All the parents are like, this is abuse.
Oh, it's just little kids,
This is
right?
a violation of their personal space.
Oh, God.
And I totally
Okay.
get that too.
We won't do that then. Doug, we won't do that. But Doug, you're a child of like, what, the 60s. So you should be fine with it. I'm just kidding. Okay. Where can I order the wonky log cat? You can order it online. We have it on the site at 15% off and the patterns. So you can order it there. And we're getting some jelly rolls too. And we'll put those up probably next week. I ordered some
Doug's
from
saying
Moda.
we can't wait for the spanking. I've reached a point in my life where I'm looking forward to the spanking machine.
Oh my goodness.
You know, we all had that one kid in the class that got a little too excited about this.
I never had that. Well, because I went to like little girl parties, right? Little girls are like little kids. So yeah, we didn't have, that would have been weird if like the yeah. Anyways. Okay. So yes, I think look up wonky. If you type in wonky, it should pop up.
You know, I think part of your challenge with this is you're always like,
I can't see it.
right.
So, do you sell replacement ones from Dime? You reach out to Dime for that. We don't
we
sell
can get
them.
the tape from Dime too.
But I think if you
but-
reach out to them and you tell, I think they sell it to you directly. I've never purchased it. So we could look into that.
You all have so much fun together. We were talking last night. Well, I can't even remember what we were laughing so hard about. And Jeannie's like, "Oh my God, we laugh all day."
Oh, you know what? Okay, Stephanie, you're right. The wonky ruler on the site. So Creative Grids rulers have MAP pricing, and I am not allowed to put it up on the site lower than MAP. But put something up there that says sew along, and then we will do a special. We'll do 15% off for you. Can I even say that?
Yes.
I can say
So
that.
Nancy
I can say
says,
that.
can the shipping amount be changed? So we ultimately charge you actual shipping, meaning like if it charges you $15 and then it's $7 to ship, you'll get a refund of $8. So that said, early on,
If you feel like you ever got it was because sometimes I look and someone forgets.
I mean, it happens. We're not perfect, but like we'll go back and change it too.
Yeah.
But the
If you got like a little thing and it was like $15, just
and
send us a note.
And what ends up happening is you go in and you're like trying to get that done, and then a customer walks in, and then you
not
get
to me.
distracted.
Doesn't happen to me.
Yeah, you're perfect.
I'm perfect.
So.
Because it keeps me up at night. Like yesterday, I was like, did I do that discount for Kimberly? And then I got on, and I hadn't done it, so I did it last night after I did your label.
So, if you ever see shipping and it looks ridiculous, then let us know too, and we'll try to take care of it. And then the other thing too is, like, on our website, and like, you're almost never paying retail. And so, that's the other thing too, is early on we had certain shipping settings and we were like getting killed on shipping. Like,
yeah,
after like a couple weeks of it, I'm like, we have not made a dime online because we're getting killed by our shipping. And so we changed it. So, it does show high shipping rates, but like I said,
we'll go back and adjust.
Do our best to adjust.
Yeah. Okay. So, what were we talking about?
What were we laughing so hard about last night?
We laugh so hard all the time. Was it Poppy? Okay. We do have classes coming up. So if you go to our class calendar, I wonder what's best to look at. Is it best to look at if you go to A1 and then go to calendar?
I talked to a customer yesterday. It's like, I can't believe how much I buy on your website because your website's not that impressive. Like, it's not.
I think, why does it feel so full? But I think if you go to, the best thing for you to do, can you show it here and go to our website and do a split screen?
Yeah.
If you go to our website, which is a1vacandsew.net, I know, do you stumble your way through? And like, we have a new website waiting in the wings, and it's going to be, Patrick said he's going to have it up and running by August. Remember? We had that conversation? Yep. Okay. Are they seeing? No, can you walk them through that and show that as you're doing it and explain it? Don't you got to teach them to fish. You're not just giving them the fish. We're teaching them to fish. Okay. So here's our website.
Yeah, nobody sees that yet.
How was I supposed to know?
It's intellectual curiosity.
That has nothing to do with that. Nothing.
Hang on, I gotta get this down to a size where they're gonna see the majority of the window. All right, let's try this now. So if you go to the website, and I don't think you see
Are they seeing this?
I don't think they're seeing this, but they're not seeing my cursor.
Okay, then you click on classes.
You click on classes, and then if you go to calendar.
Yeah, don't go to description because I don't think we've been tagging it with those descriptions. We should.
And then
maybe I'll
see the class calendar. And then that's going to show you all the classes that are on the calendar, their booking times.
It doesn't show, you know what? We don't add everything. Like, you don't see, I should be adding the sew-alongs for quilting through the seasons, and I don't know if it shows everything. Can you go to May? Let's go to May. And then that's for April. And then we can go to May. Yeah.
Jeez.
So
busy bees.
Yeah, so we're up and at 'em.
You told me I could go to Red Rocks, but I'm looking at that and going, when?
I don't. So when you look at it, I would go classes calendar, and maybe I don't even know how to tag it so it comes up underneath those categories. But I'm gonna look into that. Where it says like descriptions. So maybe it'll be easier for you to find classes, and I think that's just a matter of Michelle and I tagging stuff. Oh, some of it is coming up. I wonder how I need to do that. 24. I'm gonna figure that out to make sure that when we do it, it always shows. I don't know where we need to put those tag words, but Michelle says there's 2 spots still left on the Friday Posies class, but then it showed. You know, the reason for that is because somehow our numbers didn't match up. We have where we create the class and then where it posts. And so maybe somebody came into the store and signed up and took one of those spots. But if it does not allow you to add it to your cart and check out, just assume that it is sold out. What's the Posey class? I don't even know what the Posey class is.
The Friday Posey class?
Yeah, we're not
You
sure.
stumped us, Michelle. We don't know what that is.
Please add the sew-alongs. That would be helpful. Okay, you know why I don't add them? Because a lot of times it's like I'm flying by the seat of my pants, and the night before.
They've all started at whichever time works.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it at 10 o'clock. But when the other thing is when I add those sew-alongs and I put them on. I think I have to put them on the website for it to get put onto the calendar. People will sign up for that, and then I have more work to deal with because I have to go in and add people and do all this stuff, or else it shows up as unfulfilled, and then I'm thinking, oh, is that order never been fulfilled? And I click on it, and it's a sew-along thing. So it just creates a lot of work for me, and that's we're trying to create less. So that is one of the reasons, like the sew-alongs don't sign up. If they're sew-alongs.
It's the Tal IQ class.
Oh, Friday sold out. The 17th, and then I added something for the 28th. Are you saying that one is sold out? It should be, so it's going to be fun, and it's going to be really awesome. So you definitely want to be in that class. And are we sold out on that one too? If we're sold out, I'm going to add one more session. And the other thing is, how do you guys feel about, Michelle and I like to keep those between 12 to 15 people. Not everyone shows up. We usually count on about half of those people showing up. Are you okay if I bump that number up to, because I want to give you.
That's your decision, not theirs. No offense.
We want to give you love and attention, and so we want to make sure it's not too many people.
Yeah, that's like you know what you're capable of, and they don't.
Okay.
You're in control of your own destiny.
Yes.
So, Michelle just wants to do Friday.
Ooh, the 17th. Let me check it and see how many
and
people
Marlene,
are there.
I can't make a recommendation because we do so much shipping. Like our rates with UPS are actually really phenomenal. And like we have very high discounts. Like we're in the highest pricing tier for everything. The rates are the rates with US Postal. And so,
since you're all knowing that shipping.
I would, US Postal seems to have a huge amount of issues lately. The last couple of days we've been shipping primarily like straight UPS, even if it's a couple of dollars more expensive. So, I mean, just go to a UPS or FedEx store. Both companies should do fine for you.
Yes. All right, I don't have too much to talk about except from upcoming classes. We're going to be doing some user classes. So if you have machines that you have purchased and you never got a user class through your dealer, you can sign up and do those user classes through us, as well as if you bought your machine from us and for some reason you never got your class, or maybe it was wasn't the right time, you can just call us. Just call us. Don't sign up online. Call us, and then we'll put you into that class. So there is on May 17th, there's going to be a class for the midline Baby Lock and Brother machines, which would be the 500, the 700, the 9. Is it 900 or 950? 950, I think, and then the 1350. And then for the Baby Lock, it would be like the Brilliant, the Soprano, the Lyric. And that's going to be on May 17th. Are these all, let me go to our calendar. May 17th. I just want to see if you can. Yeah, and you can go on and sign up for that class. We're doing some Luminaire and Solaris classes. So what we do in our store is when you purchase a machine here on the Luminaire or Solaris, you get a sewing, an embroidery, an accessory, an IQ designer, and an upgrade class. We're revamping the upgrade class. So the upgrade class will no longer be upgrade 1, 2, and 3. It will just be an upgrade class that will teach the highlights of upgrade 1, 2, and 3.
Guess what I've got ready to go out to? She's asking.
Oh yeah. We put your name on it.
Pulled that aside for you
I
today.
I was going through the list. I go, did Ann ever get her 8x8? So that's yours. That was just pulled aside. Your ears must be ringing. Is that what they say? Your ears must be burning?
I think so.
One of those. So,
are you confirming with me?
You know what happens? Do you call those colloquialisms? What do you call those?
Colloquialisms?
Those like phrases.
Yeah.
Okay. I never know them. I always say them wrong. Like the one with the.
Like English is Jeannie's second language.
What's the one that people say about half dozen?
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah, he knows I can.
She every time it's like she starts to say it and then she looks at me. She's like, 1 in the hand's worth 4.
Why? It doesn't stick in my head. It's horrible. Anyways, so we have Luminaire and Solaris sewing features. That's going to be happening May 23rd. They're on the calendar. There's a Luminaire and Solaris embroidery features, and that's going to be on May 29th. And then we are doing Altair and Stellaire. Altair and Stellaire, and that's also is it XP2?
Wait, say that again.
For sewing, the one that's a combo.
Stellaire, Altair, sewing.
Is XE1 embroidery only in
XJ.
XJ.
Another saying.
It's not a saying. It's a lot of letters to remember. So that's going to be happening on May 28th. So there's the Stellaire Altair embroidery, and that's going to be May 31st. So those are all on the calendar now. So if you want to get signed up for those, you can.
55th anniversary.
You want to talk about that?
I think we should.
So let's talk about it so you know the difference.
So we're going to talk sergers just for a quick second. Once again, anybody, I need to get through the list, and we've been slowly working through that. But if you're interested in the serger, reach out. It's a great time to buy. I saw that. We loved meeting Trudy as well. So the two things we've been talking about a lot is it is an amazing time to buy a Luminaire, just because the pricing is good. The other thing that is happening right now is a lot of you are taking part in the Baby Lock Serger sale. We've met a handful of folks who've purchased the 55th anniversary machine, and there seems to be a big push by a lot of dealers for that machine. And if you bought the machine, it's a lovely machine. If you're evaluating the machine, buy the Acclaim. The 55th anniversary machine is it's an older machine. It's the old Evolve, meaning it's a 4-thread overlock with auto stitch selection and the wave stitch and extraordinaire threading, meaning it's got the pump, the electric pump instead of the manual pump. But they basically pulled something like a machine that had been discontinued back out. They put some green on it. They called it the 55th anniversary machine. For $100 more, you get the top of the line 4-thread serger. And so just get the Acclaim. And if you are interested in something like that, you can always reach out. We can help you out on that front. But the reality is, I've heard a lot of people evaluating this, and it's like there's no comparison in those
I think
machines.
they make it sound special because they go
It's
anniversary.
It's the 55th anniversary.
And it's not.
You're buying what was an old discontinued Serger, and where you could be buying the top of the line 4-thread Serger, which is a nicer machine, more powerful machine, better lighting, more, it's just a better machine, and it's only $100 more. So so if anybody's looking at that through us or anybody else, like support the dealer that you want to support. But that's just one of those things where with $100 difference, the Acclaim makes all the difference in the world. So so was there anything else? Did you want to mention these two?
Yeah,
as well?
There's also Design Center classes. So there's going to be a Design Center class June 21st for the Luminaire and Solaris, and then the Stellar Altair Design Center class, the Meridian, anything that has the is it the positioning app? Is that what it is?
Yeah, the IQ or the Snap app.
Yes. That's going to be on the ones that don't have the built-in camera. That's going to be on June 26th. Just know that we are doing the quilt show, and that's the week of June 13th. So that week of the quilt show and the week before and the week after, we're not going to have much going on the store because we'll be dedicated to the quilt show. It's a lot.
And it's like we're going to be busy until
Who's
we
coming?
leave to
Anyone
Korea.
coming to see us at the quilt show?
So, and hey, just one last thing about the 55th anniversary. If you got it, it's still a beautiful machine. I don't want you to feel bad about having gotten the machine. Just for those of you that are evaluating
That
where you
haven't
want to
yet.
end up, just understand at $100 difference, you get the top of the line machine. So,
Yes.
just something to
Yes.
think about.
And don't forget to like
Thumbs up.
and subscribe to our YouTube page. Right?
Yes.
Can they do that on Facebook too?
I didn't even post this one to Facebook.
Okay.
So,
All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Be creative and make something awesome. I am Patrick and I drove separately today, so I'm gonna stay and do.
not too late because she's been super tired, and this lady needs her rest.
I'm not that tired.
Doesn't she look cute?
Okay.